Hey, what's up? So I decided to make my own adapter so I can charge and discharge these TRX4M batteries on my normal charger and discharger. This is the charger that comes with the RC, and all it can do is charge, and there's no way to tell if this is at storage charge or not, except for putting a voltmeter to the outside too, and you can see where the voltage is at. But I don't like doing that. And this battery actually lasts a long time, so when I do some videos or drive this thing, I usually don't even want to drive it as long as this battery will last. In this video, I'm going to make an adapter using this charger, and I'll still be able to use this charger if I want to, or I can use the other charger with the adapter. So all you need for this, a 2S balance lead extension, a connector of your choice. I use XT90 for everything, so this won't be in the RC, so I'm not worried about how big it is. This is just what I use, so I don't want to change anything else. And then you will just need some wire. So the reason you get the extension is because you get the both ends of this, and these will reconnect so you can use the charger. I'll start by cutting this right in the middle. And I'll cut this about right here. It doesn't really matter where I cut it, I just want to make sure there's enough wire. Make sure this is not plugged in, and it's not plugged into a battery when you cut this one. Then just separate your wires. And the way you can tell which one is positive is actually this one with the white stripe along it. But if you don't actually connect it because you got open-end wires, especially if you strip the ends already. But if you match it up, you can see the red wires right here, and if you flip it over, that's the white wire. So this is your positive, this one will be your negative, and this will be the middle cell. So with these, you got your positive, your middle connection, and your negative. Then you can go ahead and strip all your wires. I usually strip it about 1 inch. And I'll start with the charger side since that's the easier side. So make sure you grab this side. You don't want to grab the side that goes to a battery. This will be the side that goes on the charger. So this is actually the male side. A lot of people would think it's the female side, but you go off the metal pins, and the metal pins are the male side. Go ahead and put the heat shrink on here. And then make an X and start twisting the wires together. And if you haven't seen my other soldering video, I'll put a link at the top. This just helps make a stronger bond to where it's not just being held with the solder, it's actually physically being held. It's already pretty tight. So just makes a lot better connection. You don't have to worry about it coming apart. And make sure your red wire is going to go to the one with the white stripe. So that's all soldered. Go ahead and put the heat shrink on here. Alright, now make sure you grab your next wire, which will be the middle wire, and the middle wire from the connector. Put your heat shrink on. And just repeat the process. You know, one thing I wish I kind of did was put a piece of heat shrink all the way down, and I could have put a heat shrink all over this right here. So when you guys do that, I would recommend doing that just to make a cleaner look, because now I can't get this over this. I think this piece will be too big, but I would suggest doing that for sure, because I don't think this is going to work for me, and I really don't want to do it again. If I had a smaller piece, it would have shrunk down more. So, yeah, I'll just have to live with it. Alright, so the charger size done. Now we'll go ahead and make the adapter. For this, you'll need 2 extra pieces of wire. They don't have to be super thick because you're not putting a lot of amps through this. Go ahead and strip these wires as well. So this is going to be on the battery side. So we're going to have the wires and the balance lead on the same side like this, with the connector right here, which I shouldn't have stripped both these that much. Alright, so yeah, don't strip one side as much. Since the other wire is going to be coming off on the other side, we're going to pull this back just a little bit more so I can get the heat shrink on here. Make sure this is the white wire. So we're going to put the heat shrink on here first, and you can do your thicker wire first. And then put the balance lead on here. Now I can go ahead and solder this. Now the middle wires, that's just going to go by itself. Since that's only to the balance lead. Put your heat shrink on this wire. And I'm going to connect these two together first and see if this works any better. It was fine on the other one, I just want to see. Alright, then take your other wire. I'm going to have to cut this a little shorter. Alright, now I can go ahead and solder this one. Make sure you put the heat shrink on. So that's it. I'll show you that it works on both chargers. All I gotta do for the USB charger is plug this in, and then I can plug the battery in. Alright, so I have the battery plugged in right here, and I'll plug it in. You can see it's charging right now. So I can use the charger like that. And then if I don't want to use this charger, or if I also want to check the battery voltage, I can use this with the adapter I made. Come over here, and now I can check the battery voltage: 7.71, 3.86, and 3.85. And then if I want to charge or discharge on my other chargers, I can plug this in right here, and I can plug this in right here and charge on my other chargers, and then I can start charging just like that. The best part is I can storage charge it. That's the main reason I did this. That's how you make an adapter. I haven't seen anything like this. I have seen somebody try to 3D print these, but I don't know if I want to trust that. And I don't want to change out my speed controller and change out the connectors, so for me, this was the best way to do this. I'll have a link to everything I used down in the description below. That's going to be it for this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.